let's think about the sacrifices Nichiren Shonin made for us. Let's reflect upon his life, his struggles, his great courage, his great faith, and great compassion. Let's try a little bit to be like him. During a ceremony such as this, it gives the opportunity, however, to personally thank Nichiren Shonin for all he's done for us. Not only that, but to reflect upon his life and reflect upon what we can do to respond to his kindness. I mean, we might think, well, what does Nichiren Shonin expect of us? What does Nichiren Shonin really want? What type of believer should I be? How can I respond to his kindness? What would make Nichiren Shonin happy? Well, I think one of the things also we can think about is, as a believer, a disciple, a lay believer, it's important to think about what we can do to carry on his work and to help achieve his great goal and dream that all the people in our society, all living beings, whether they be on the earth or even in the heavens, in the skies, in the great seas, all living beings, and the very land that we live on itself, the entire world, become an enlightened world, and all living beings attain Buddhahood, be freed from suffering, become truly happy. That's his great dream. So maybe we should think about what we can do to support his great dream. What we can do to live his great dream as a true believer and follower of his teachings and of the great man we call Nichiren Shonin. Obviously, knowing and understanding that someone is giving us a great kindness is important. But it is not enough to just acknowledge that within our own hearts. It's important to say thank you. It's important to let the person know that you understand that they have shown you a great kindness or done you something very good. So with that, we thank Nichiren Shonin during this special ceremony and during our daily prayers. Also, we try to carry out our faith in believers and be close to the temple, to his temple, so that we can become a real good example of what it means to be a Buddhist and a follower of the Lotus Sutra. So with that in mind, let's carry out our faith in practice as a very sincere believer of Nichiren Shonin. Not only here in Italy, but also in France, in Spain, Portugal, Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Greece, Poland, in the Congo, in all the other countries, throughout Europe and the world. Let's maintain our faith in practice and our sincere pursuit of Buddhist study and teachings with this spirit of the prayer that we read earlier, Hotoge, called Shikyo Nanji. We'll always have courage and dedication to maintain our faith. Practice and study, just as Nichiren Shonin encouraged all of us in this writing of the Shoho Jisosho. Have faith in this great Gohonzon, the supreme mandala in the world. Do your best. Do your best to reinforce and strengthen your faith and practice in order that you will be benefited by all the protective powers of all the Buddhas from the past, present and future. Carry out the two paths of practice and Buddhist study, without which there can be no Buddhism. Put into practice on an individual level and teach all the others to do the same. Buddhist practice and study should always come about from faith. Do your best to propagate this sutra amongst the other people, whether it be even a single verse or only just a simple phrase. So let's all of us today determine, each and every one of us, to stand up and become dedicated and sincere believers of Nichiren Shu, with the same consciousness and dedication and courageous spirit of Nichiren Shonin, his disciples, and many of his lay believers of that period. So as a united clergy of priests, monks, nuns, shamis, and laymen and laywomen, let's all work together to enjoy our faith with great joy, practice and study together the Lotus Sutra, the teachings of the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shonin, and work hard to establish Nichiren Shu in all of our countries, here in Europe, in Africa, and throughout the rest of the world. Thank you very much. Now let's chant Odaimoku one time to close our Dharma discourse of today. Name Myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to my Dharma talk this afternoon. Thank you.